I'm here with Shawn Crawford, two-time Olympic medalist, and he's been helping work with the players preparing for the NFL Combine. So Shawn, what are some of the big differences you've noticed between working with a track athlete and working with a football guy getting ready for the Combine?
One of the biggest differences I noticed is, being a track athlete and working with track people, they're more comfortable with it because they've been doing, the technical stuff for a career, a long time. I mean, it's been their career. But football guys, it's a little hard to teach them the mechanics because they're so used to, you got to be alert and everything on the field. So when it comes to telling them to relax, fall into the run, keep your head down, it's like they need to see where they're going. They're used to being on the field and seeing where you're going, like running routes and knowing who to go attack. And it's a little different, and the range of motion is a little different. You can definitely tell the difference between a football player and a track runner who's been doing it.
What was the biggest, day one you saw these guys going, what was the biggest surprise?
The biggest surprise was how stiff they were. It just seems like it was almost like teaching a baby how to walk again, or teaching them the mechanical part of learning how to sprint. That's what it seemed like to me. That's the way I compared it.
When you've been working on mostly the Max V mechanics, what have you found, kind of noticed, boy, that drill's working really well, or were there some way you said, man, we don't even want to touch these with these guys?
I noticed, working with them, I've noticed that when you tell them to focus on stepping over the knee, it helps them out a lot every time because, they have a tendency to come back, come from the push-off and then just drop the leg. But if you tell them to consciously, with the step over the opposite knee, they get into that running motion better, and then tell them to use those arms. And I noticed that they catch on a lot with that very quickly.
What about just the mindset and the way they approach it?
They seem to be a little bit more tense about it. They want to, they feel like they need to learn it all within the first minute of you teaching them something. You got to, be patient with them and tell them to be patient with themselves and teach them that, hey, it's not going to happen overnight. You got to, it takes repetition. And don't overstress yourself, don't overthink it, just relax and be calm, and don't think it's all going to come within the first minute of doing it. Just take your time and it'll come to you. Just repetition, and you'll be up and running before you know it.